Fear is a loud voice. Fear is a loud voice. Fear is a loud voice. It loves to show up in the middle of the night when everything is quiet and tell you everything that could go wrong. It is a master storyteller, but its stories are full of lies. It will try to convince you that you are not good enough, that you don't have what it takes, or that your best days are behind you. Fear will paint a picture of failure and heartache, whispering that you are all alone in your struggle. It wants to make your world small and your problems big. These thoughts can feel so real, so powerful, that they make your heart heavy and steal your joy and your peace. But here is the key. Just because you think something, that does not make it true. Fear is a bully. It is a deceiver. It speaks with great confidence, but it has no real authority over your life unless you grant it. It will tell you you will never get well. It will say that financial trouble is going to sink you. It will insist you are not loved. You are not worthy of good things. These are heavy burdens to carry, and they were never meant for you. God did not design you to live a life weighed down by these negative, limiting thoughts. He created you to soar, to succeed, to live an abundant life full of hope and victory. It is so important to recognize fear for what it is, a liar. Imagine a person who constantly lies to you. At first, you might believe them, but after a while, you would learn not to trust a word they say. You have to start treating fear the same way. When that thought comes that says you are going to fail, you have to rise up on the inside and say, no thanks. I know who I am. I am a child of the Most High God. I am equipped. I am empowered. You do not have to let those lies take root in your spirit. You have the power to reject them and choose a different report for your life. Today is 2025, and this is a new day. You do not have to let the same old fears dictate your future. You can make a decision that you are done listening to the lies. You are done letting worry steal your sleep and anxiety steal your peace. You can choose to tune into a different voice, a voice of truth, a voice of hope, a voice of victory. This voice may not be as loud as fear, but it is infinitely more powerful. It is the voice of your Creator, who speaks life and freedom over you. It is time to turn down the volume on fear and turn up the volume on faith. When you are in a dark room, you do not have to fight the darkness. You do not have to shovel it out or sweep it away. All you have to do is turn on the light. The moment light enters, darkness has to flee. It cannot stay. In the same way, God's truth is the light that drives out the darkness of fear. Fear thrives in the shadows of misinformation and lies, but it cannot survive exposure to the truth. The scripture says it so clearly, and it is a promise for you today. Jesus said in John 8:32, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." God knew we would face fear, so he filled the scriptures with powerful promises to be our weapons against it. These are not just nice sayings. They are declarations of divine truth that have the power to change your reality. One of the most powerful is found in 2 Timothy 1:7, which says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." This is so important. If you are feeling fear, you can be certain that it did not come from God. He gives power to overcome obstacles, love to cast out all fear, and a sound, disciplined mind to stay calm under pressure. Section 4, God's gentle battle plan. Winning the battle against fear does not always happen in one big dramatic moment. More often, it is won through a series of small, consistent choices. It is a gentle battle plan, one that relies on steady faithfulness rather than frantic effort. The first part is seeing fear as a separate liar trying to get your attention. When a fearful thought enters your mind, a worry about your health, a worry about your family, a worry about your finances, do not immediately accept it as your own thought. Instead, step back and examine it. Hold it up to the light of what you know to be true about God. Ask, does this thought align with God's promises and His gift of a sound mind? Section 5. 3 small steps into freedom. Sometimes the idea of overcoming fear can feel overwhelming, so let's make it practical. Let's break it down into small, manageable steps you can take today. You do not have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing to take the first step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Your journey to a fearless life can begin with one small, intentional action. Step 1 is to simply name the fear. Fear loves to hide in vague, dark corners where it seems huge and undefined. Take away its power by giving it a name. Say it out loud. I feel afraid of failing this presentation. I feel afraid of this doctor's appointment. I'm afraid for my child's future. When you name it, you bring it into the light. It becomes specific and small. Section 6, living in the light one day at a time. Living free from fear is not a one-time destination you arrive at. It is a daily walk, a continuous choice to live in the light of God's truth. Fear will likely try to show up again. The enemy does not give up easily, but you get stronger every time you face it with faith. Each time a fearful thought comes, you now have a plan. You do not have to panic. You can see it as an opportunity to declare God's goodness again. Name it. Speak truth to it. Take a small step forward. Each time you do, you rewrite patterns and build a fortress of faith around your heart. Your freedom grows like a sunrise, slowly, surely, until the whole landscape is bright.